Alright everybody, this is going to be video 5 in which we'll be discussing motor carrier edits, your daily summary, unidentified driving, and your load details. So I know previously we talked about log changes on the other video. This is another way of changing your logs, and that's via operations. Operations can request to a driver that a log change needs to be made. So if we'll go back up here to that drop down menu by the clock, the fourth one down is your motor carrier edits. You can go here and you can see that a suggested motor carrier edit has been made for Friday, October 25th by which operations manager, and then the remark in which the log needs to be changed. This one currently says forgot to log a fuel stop. So you go here to this little arrow and it shows you what your previous duty status was. At 3:01 p.m. you were off duty for a duration of 4 hours and 21 minutes in this location. Now obviously we're doing this for training purposes only, and nobody's fueling for 4 hours and 21 minutes. So for the purpose of this, the only thing you would have to do here is hit accept. Now I am going to postpone hitting accept because I'm going to show you another way of actually getting to this screen. The system generates notifications, and what you will see up here in the right hand corner next to those three dots and where you switch drivers and log out is a little bell icon that currently has a red 2 highlighted. If you hit that bell icon, it'll bring up a drop down menu telling you there are things that need to be performed: a log certification and then pending log edits. So let's go here to the pending log edit, since that's what we're talking about, and it'll take you directly to that screen. Go ahead, we'll hit that little arrow there on the right hand side, and it brings up the same information that we looked at prior. So now what we will do is hit accept. We no longer have any edits. We have accepted the change. And it's that simple. Next, we're going to go ahead and start on our daily summary. So again, we're going to go back here to the drop-down menu on the left-hand side, and down here you'll see where it shows daily summary. The daily summary is where you will certify your logs. As you can see, the check boxes are highlighted green, which means the logs for those days have been certified. The 2 red boxes indicate that those logs have not been certified. We always ask that you certify 1 day behind. So for yesterday, the 24th, the only thing we have to do to certify is press that red box, in which a text box will pop up saying, I hereby certify that my data entries and my record of duty status for this 24-hour period are true and correct. It'll have your name, and you hit agree. It then changes that box to green, and it is now a certified log. You will never want to certify the log on the day that you are working, because as soon as you make a duty status change, it will go back to red, and you will still have to certify it again the following day. That bell, if you have log certifications that need to be done, which you saw on the previous slide, that it'll say log certifications required. If you hit that menu, it'll bring you directly to the daily summary page, in which then you can certify your logs all through this front home screen. Now we're going to move over to your unidentified driving. Now, since we are working out of a demo unit, this system is not hooked up to a truck, so there is no unidentified driving. However, anytime that there is an unidentified driving event, this is where it'll get logged in the system. And that could be from you not logging in the truck, moving around. It could be from you logging out of the truck and the shop moving it around on the yard. It will be just like the other screens, where it'll show the different movements with the amount of distance traveled along with the time, date, and time of those events. If it is you, you click on that one and accept it. If it is not you, you just leave it alone, because if you accept a drive line that is not yours, we cannot change it after the fact. As if you'll remember from the introduction video, the drive line cannot be touched by anyone. The last one we're going to go over in this particular video is the load details. The load details is going to be the top portion of the log in which it reflects all the carrier information, DOT numbers, the shipping documents or the commodity, along with the trailer numbers. Now, like I said before on the pre-trip and post-trip inspections, so long as you do your pre-trip and post-trip inspections, you will actually never have to do anything in this page. If you do your pre-trip inspections, it'll ask you for your trailer number and it will automatically update that trailer in your load details. And that will conclude the video video 5 in regards to your unidentified driving, daily summary, motor carrier edits, and load details.